I was one of 30 who formed ourselves into a committee for the purpose of watching the movements of the British soldiers. The Saturday night preceding the 19th of April, about 12 o'clock at night, the boats belonging to the British transports were all launched and carried under the sterns of the men of war. On Tuesday evening, we likewise found that the grenadiers and light infantry were all taken off duty. From these movements, we expected something serious was to be transacted. On Tuesday evening, the 18th, it was observed that a number of soldiers were marching towards the bottom of the common. About 10 o'clock, Dr. Warren sent in great haste for me and begged that I would immediately set off for Lexington, where Messrs. Hancock and Adams were, and acquaint them of the movement, and that it was thought they were the objects. When I got to Dr. Warren's house, I found he had sent an express by land to Lexington, a Mr. William Dawes. The Sunday before, I had been to Lexington. I returned at night through Charlestown and agreed that if the British went out by water, we would show 2 lanterns in the North Church Tower, and if by land, 1, for we were apprehensive it would be difficult to cross the Charles River or get over Boston Neck. I left Dr. Warren, called upon a friend, and desired him to make the signals. Then 2 friends rowed me across Charles River. On Charlestown side, they said they had seen our signals. I got a horse of Deacon Larkin. While the horse was preparing, Richard Devens of the Committee of Safety told me that he had come down the road from Lexington after sundown and met 10 British officers, all well mounted and armed, going up the road. I set off upon a very good horse. It was then about 11 o'clock and very pleasant. After I had passed Charlestown Neck, I saw 2 men on horseback, British officers. One tried to get ahead of me and the other to take me. I turned my horse very quick and galloped towards Charlestown Neck and then pushed for the Medford Road. In Medford, I awaked the captain of the Minutemen, and after that, I alarmed almost every house till I got to Lexington. Reading this brings back that night so vividly to me. I can almost hear Sergeant Monroe and his men coming down the road to guard the house, and I can see myself, younger and hardier, galloping up the road with a message that would start a revolution.
It's okay. You're doing okay. This is good. This is good. No, I can't see
Left
you
wheel.
anymore. Sorry.
March.
I saw a bunch of soldiers.
Here we are.
Take care. Halt. To the right. Face. You men know your assigned positions. Take up your posts. Good evening, Reverend Clark.
Well, Monroe, is that you? Surely you know Mr. Hancock. Why are all these men here?
I fear there's trouble brewing tonight. Earlier, mounted patrol, rode through town. We think on their way to Concord.
Yes, I received a dispatch from fellow patriot Elbridge Gerry just a few hours ago that 8 or 9 officers of the King's troops were seen on the road. He suspects they're out upon some evil design.
Looking for you and Adams, most likely, to effect your arrest, if not your assassination. Mrs. Clark has been made most distraught by the rumors flying about.
Well, I sent word back to Gerry that we were obliged for his information and would pass it on to Concord. Okay. I believe this is a matter of the most deadly seriousness.
We are in agreement. These men are here as a safeguard for you And Mr. Adams.
Yes, Sergeant, my fiancée, Dorothy Quincy, my Aunt Lydia Hancock, are spending the night in the West Chamber sleeping, I trust. Could you see to it that your men remain as quiet as possible?
Certainly, I shall attend to it.
Is there further intelligence, John? My instincts and misgivings inform me that our friend, General Gage, is up to something. Seizing arms in Concord, arresting us, or perhaps something more extreme.
We seem to live these days in a constant turmoil of threats and alarms. Gage has 4,000 troops in Boston, and I believe he is feeling pressure from London to use them.
Strength he may have in numbers, but not in resolve and determination. Since they closed our seaport, our countrymen are turning out every week for drills, even our parsons and the squires. But food and firewood are in short supply. The Royal Navy is buying up all the available mutton and wildfowl. Many of our homes are lacking in heat.
Of which I am well aware, Samuel. Have you seen the condition of the pales in my picket fence, hacked to pieces by those malicious regulars for firewood? And fish. Our most abundant staple fish cannot be had in Boston at any price. If it were not for our friends to the south, we would be in the gravest of circumstances.
Thank God for their help. A crisis is most definitely coming. The only question is what form it will take.
Now, when Revere was here Sunday last, he spoke of unusual troop movements in Boston. That town is a tinderbox of rumor and suspicion. People all over the province are on edge.
Gage is readying for an expedition into the countryside. If we only knew where and when, we could use that information to our great advantage.
Gentlemen, let's continue this conversation inside before we retire. Good night, Will.
You're making a good video. I'll help you upload it. Oops, sorry.
Samuel. Hi. That Samuel Adams likes to stir the pot. And he wants to be in charge. But we need someone like him to stand up to the governor's cronies. It's true. The situation in Boston, it's become alarming. Much too much turmoil. Do you think anything will happen tonight?
I fear the pot is soon to boil over.
It is.
Conditions are worsening, and every town is filled with distressed families who have fled from Boston in terror. Trouble appears to be close at hand.
Yes. There's a reason that John Hancock and Samuel Adams chose to stay here in Lexington rather than go back to Boston after the provincial congress in Concord
On
adjourned.
the road. Oh, here
Ryder.
he comes.
Rein in your mouth. Who goes there and what is your business?
Revere! My name is Revere, and I have urgent news for Mr. Hancock and Mr. Adams. There's no time to lose. I must see them now.
Cousin John, what goes here? Oh, Revere! I recognize you now, but you're making entirely too much noise.
Noise?
Family's
Noise? You'll have noise enough before long. The regulars are out, hundreds of them, and fully equipped. I must awaken Mr. Adams and Mr. Hancock and warn them of the danger. Mr. Adams, Mr. Hancock, arise! Arise! Mr. Hancock, Mr. Adams, I have news, arise!
What's going on down there?
What's the meaning of this? Who disturbs us at this? Revere, is that you? We're not afraid of you. Do you bring us news from Dr. Warren?
Indeed I do. The regulars are out, hundreds of them, and fully equipped. They've been rowed across the river to Cambridge. We believe they're on their way to Concord and our powder stores. I left Charlestown shortly before 11 p.m. and have been riding hard ever since. I've already alerted the Sons of Liberty in both Medford and Menominee, and Dr. Warren has dispatched William Dawes through Roxbury and Cambridge. He should be here any time now.
What do you make of it, Samuel?
We must respond. The eyes of the people will be upon us. The liberties of our country are worth defending against all hazards, and it is our duty to defend them against all attacks. What a glorious morning this may prove to be.
Gentlemen, I beseech you, what is the occasion for this clamor? You've awoken my entire family, and Mrs. Clark is much sorely distressed.
Sir, it is just as we feared. The regulars are marching out, apparently hundreds strong. Dr. Warren is concerned for our safety and has sent Revere to warn us.
This is alarming news. I shall be down presently. Mistress Lucy, shouldn't these children return to their beds?
Sergeant Monroe, send word to Captain Parker to alarm the militia.
Certainly. Silas! Silas Monroe. Go down. Find Captain Parker and tell him he is wanted here at the Clark residence immediately. Don't forget to come back with him, Silas.
Revere, come inside and refresh yourself while we discuss what to do.
Many thanks.
Samuel, did you hear what Paul Revere just said? The regulars are out tonight, in force, just as we surmised. If they are proceeding to Concord, they'll be here in Lexington in several hours.
That's right.
You're making a good video.
Sergeant, any further news on those regulars?
None, Enoch. But I'm concerned about their activities, and so is the captain. My family saw that patrol ride by around 7 o'clock, and the family is most fearful.
I told my wife if she heard any alarm muskets, she must take our young son and flee. I'm not sure just where she and the babe will go to seek shelter, but perhaps they can make their way across the field to the Nelson Farms.
Shh. Men, keep your voices low and your discussions to a minimum. The family is to bed and trying to sleep. Seems to be another rider on the road. See who comes at such a pace? Do not let them pass without they identify themselves.
Halt!
Good.
Ben, rein in his horse. Who are you? What do you this here?
Dawes, William Dawes. I'm here with urgent messages from Mr. Hancock and Mr. Adams for Joseph Warren. Are they inside?
Yes.
Good.
I left Roxbury an hour ago, but was delayed. Is Revere here yet?
Yes, Revere arrived a short time ago.
Yes, he's inside with Hancock and Adams. Go right in. Oh, ladies, you've been awakened. I do not wish to add to your anxiety, but the regulars are on the road tonight, and we must look to your safety.
Oh dear, what does it mean? Are we at peril?
Now, Aunt Lydia, please don't become agitated and begin to fret. You will only weaken yourself.
Oh, Nephew Jonas, what are we to do? Must we flee? Where can we go at this hour?
Dear madam, I beg of you, compose yourself.
I knew some such thing would occur in this provincial place. If only my dear husband Thomas were here to take care of me, he would relieve me of this distressful burden.
There, Aunt Lydia. John will know what to do. He and Mr. Adams are discussing the situation at this very moment. Meanwhile, we can take our own measures. Mr. Clark, with the king's troops on the march, we would do well to secrete our valuables, silver, watches, and the like. Is there a suitable place to conceal them?
Oh dear, must we? My jewelry?
I would suggest in the attic, or perhaps in the cellar among the potatoes.
Then let us get to it, and promptly.
have your men bring forward the horses immediately. These riders must be on their way.
Samuel, have you any plans to hasten from this place? Perhaps conceal yourself. It might be wise. Rumors abound that General Gage has orders from London to lay hands upon both you and Mr. Hancock.
The necessity of the times, more than ever, calls for our utmost circumspection, deliberation, fortitude. Trust that we shall act accordingly, and not in a rash manner.
I'm much relieved. Well, we must spur on to Concord and warn Colonel Barrett. I think it best that we ride together, no knowing how many scouts Gage has out this night.
Check your tack, tighten that girth. With extra patrols out tonight, who knows what we'll run into on our way to Concord.
I will.
One man is on a horse. The other man is getting on. The horse was moving. Another two men on horses.
Let's be off, Will.
Here they come.
Let's be.
Is that the bell? Alarming the militia? Yes.
In this hour, we can do no more. Words must speak the loudest.
True enough. If we suffer tamely a lawless attack on our liberty, we encourage it.
Which is why I've retrieved my pistol. I intend to join the militia on the common and stand against these villains.
John, your spirit is commendable, but prudence must prevail now. It is best that you both seek safety elsewhere.
When I think of the men of Lexington, many of them miserably armed, standing up to these noxious villains, I cannot conceive of being anywhere else. The front line is where every patriot must be.
Do not hate events, John. Our business is to shape them best we can. Blood may well be spilled before the sun rises, although it is very important that we do not be seen as provoking it. Of course you desire to be in the thick of it, but you and I belong to the cabinet. If John Hancock, president of the provincial congress, is gunned down on the common or delivered into the hands of the hangman, it does nothing to advance the cause of liberty.
Well, if I had my musket with me, I would never turn my back on these troops.
We know.
Hancock, please. Your life is in danger, and so is our mutual happiness. I beg you, please, do not remain here, but hasten away while you are still able. I shall go to my father's house in Boston as soon as possible.
Madam, it is inconceivable. I shall not allow it. You will not return to Boston as long as there is a redcoat bayonet left there.
You, sir, are most high-handed. Recollect, Mr. Hancock, I am not as yet under your control. I shall go to my father's house as soon as possible. I know that you mean well, John, and that you are concerned for my safety, as we all are for yours.
My dearest Dolly, your anxieties are most touching, and your kind affection will sustain me wherever I am. I see the wisdom in Samuel's words, although it pains me. We shall find safe haven elsewhere and send word as to our whereabouts. But please, I beg you, do not return to Boston. It is most imprudent. You and Aunt Lydia will be much safer staying here with the Clarks.
I agree with you, John. Mr. Squincy, I deem it most unwise for you to travel at this time. Please, you and Lydia must remain here as our guests as long as circumstances demand.
John, who approaches? Oh, Captain Parker. Welcome. Come right in, sir.
Captain Parker. That's you, Captain Parker. Do you bring us any news of the intelligence that Dawes and Revere has brought is most discomforting?
I wish I could temper your anxiety. After the mounted patrol of regulars passed through, 3 of my company volunteered to follow them, and I sent Thaddeus Bowman down the road to Monotony to find out what he can. But as of yet, I have not heard from any of them. And just now, I dispatched 2 more riders to notify the militia in Bedford that the regulars are out.
And what about your company?
The men are gathering on the common. Whatever awaits, we will be ready.
Excellent. Captain Parker, in this critical hour, in this decisive moment, it is crucial that if there is to be any provocation, any violence, it must come first from the King's troops. We must not sully our cause by attacking them if they do no wrong.
We are in agreement, Mr. Adams. After consulting with the men, I have concluded that we should not make nor meddle with the King's troops. We will stand steadfast in our belief that we are free men and our rights cannot be trampled upon. But we will let the troops pass by and not molest them, without they being first.
We can ask no more.
Captain Parker, know that in my heart, I will be there with you.
Thank you, John.
And now, gentlemen, we must make sure that you are conducted safely away from here.
Indeed. Sergeant, is there some place we can go safely this time of night, somewhere more remote than here?
Captain Reed's place, over in the Woburn precinct. He's a true son of liberty. I'm certain he would welcome you both into his home.
Excellent.
Absolutely.
We shall prepare to take our leave.
Mr. Clark, we are most grateful for your kind hospitality and your wise counsel. And could you see to it that our carriage is made ready?
With pleasure.
Sergeant.
Yes, Captain.
It may be hours before the regulars arrive. Dismiss the men, but be ready to muster at the sound of the drum. I shall return to Buckman Tavern to await word.
Yes, Captain. Company, warm up. On the double. 2 ranks.
Whatever happens in the morning, John, our fight is just beginning. We must awaken the spirit of the people, persevere until their rights and liberties are firmly established.
Samuel, I have the utmost confidence that this noble struggle for liberty will conclude gloriously for America.
Yeah. Right. Peace. To the front. March. To the right wheel. March.
It'll be dark, but I'll help you.
Okay.
Well, that's the story of what happened here that night, as best as can be remembered after so many years. Of course, it was hours later, down the road on the Common, where the first shots of the American Revolution were fired. I was there too, but that's a story we will save for tomorrow morning. Thank you, and good night.
Still recording. Good. Closing for picture. You're still recording it. Okay, they're going towards the house. Yeah. Good. I think that's about it.
Take it easy, Paul.
Okay, hold on.